Hey everybody, this is me, Moody Boo, back with another fragrance review, one that you guys picked in the Navitus and Viva More poll. You guys chose Chocolate Queen for me to review. I'm not going to get it in front of the camera for the next couple of videos probably. I am so tired. And I've got more baggage hanging under my eyeballs than I'm taking to Hawaii in a couple of weeks. So, and I wanted to tell you, I'm not sure if I'm going to post the next poll's winner, which I believe is Golden Dala by Zerzhov, or if I'm going to post the video showing you what perfumes I'm taking to Hawaii. Because I bought a bunch of discovery sets from a variety of houses and a bunch of samples and stuff. So I haven't decided yet, but anyway, both are coming. So the winner is Chocolate Queen by Navitus, and I'll put somewhere around here who was the creative director. It's a YouTube gal, but I don't watch her, so I don't remember her name. But anyway, the notes for this are dark chocolate, and I'm going off of Fragrantica because I'm lazy today. Dark chocolate, hazelnut, dulce de leche, chocolate fudge, Bailey's Irish cream, caramel, bitter almond, praline, sandalwood, amberwood, and vanilla absolute. And I will tell you that this is lovely. I love this stuff, don't get me wrong. But there seems to be, on some of the sweeter Navitus fragrances, almost a commonality with some of the base notes, I feel. There seems to be some common denominators at the base of it. I'm not sure what it is, but I think it might be some of the woody notes with vanilla. Now, it doesn't dry down to a generic kind of an aroma, but it does remind me of some of the other Navitus fragrances in the deep dry down. I'm just saying, they're similar. And honestly, what I get with this, especially for most of the wearing, is this kind of boozy Tootsie Roll. That's what I picture every time I wear this, which is wonderful. I can't really eat Tootsie Rolls. They're too hard for me to eat unless they're super, super fresh, but I know the smell of them every Halloween. My kids and grandkids would come back with a butt ton of Tootsie Rolls. And they were usually very hard Tootsie Rolls, like they were left over from the Halloween prior and the people just decided to give those away instead of getting any fresh candy. You know, that kind of jam. Seriously, that's what I get, is a slightly woody, slightly boozy Tootsie Roll. And more of a fresh Tootsie Roll, because the aroma, you know, kind of decreases the more the candy gets stale. But when it's fresh, it's very aromatic, and that's what it reminds me of. So I don't get a whole lot of nuts. The dulce de leche gives it kind of a creamy factor, but yet at the same time, there's some powderiness to it, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but I'm thinking it might be some of the woody notes, sandalwood, amberwood, and maybe that bitter almond that are giving it just a hint of kind of powdery to me. Because it kind of is dry and wet at the same time. So it blends really well, and all the notes blend really well. But that part is a bit of a dichotomy because I can smell the moisture in it from, you know, the Irish cream, the dulce de leche, the fudge, you know, etc. But at the same time, I can smell that powderiness kind of balancing it out with some of those woods, and I imagine the bitter almond as well. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. You know, the more perfumes that Navitus puts out, the more I'm impressed. Because the first ones, some of the first ones put out by Redolescence, some of the male ones were, to me, a rather generic man designer kind of an aroma. Navitus is one of those houses that's just like a fine wine. They just get better and better. I'm not sure if it's the injection of all the different creative directors or if it's the commonality that they work with some of the same perfumers and they have so much experience now working with different creative directors. They've become experts at it or whatever to help guide them into making some great perfumes. But I haven't been disappointed with any Navitus that I bought for the last several fragrances. And Vivamore obviously is a branch of Navitus, and I love every one of those that I got too. I bought the sample set, and I'm very, very, very impressed. Don't let the name fool you. This is a completely unisex, androgynous kind of fragrance. I don't really see feminine or masculine with this perfume at all. It's just because it says chocolate queen. That really, that's kind of a misnomer, because it should just say chocolate ruler or chocolate rain or something like that, because, you know, I'm afraid that the guys out there, the masculine personalities, won't even give this a second sniff because they'll think, oh, it's for the chicks. But it's not. It's not. I don't think it is anyway. And besides it being androgynous, I think you could wear this year round. There's nothing, it's not so gourmand and so sweet that it would be a problem during the summer nights. I don't think at all. And definitely during springtime and fall and winter, yes. Now, it's not a bee smoke kind of fragrance, even though it seems like it would be, you know, and that booziness, that Bailey's Irish Cream is in there. So it does have a hint of boozy, but it's not over the top boozy. It's got chocolate and all these caramel and almond and hazelnut and fudge and praline, but it's not over the top gourmand either. And even though it's got sandalwood and amberwood and all these nutty notes, it's not over the top earthy either. So it's a really good blend of several different genres of fragrances. And the culmination is beautiful in my opinion. I do think it's a bit formal, so that's one of the reasons why I wouldn't necessarily wear it during the day. The really well blended ones and the ones with a hint of boozy tend for me to either be incredibly playful or they tend to be more formal. And this one is much more formal in my opinion. And I usually go 2 to 3 sprays with this, and it lasts for me, every bit of 8 hours. And it never becomes a skin scent. It does get, you know, within elbow's length, and it stays there the last hour, hour and a half. But most of the time, it's an arm's length kind of radiation with 3 sprays. And as far as sillage goes, I haven't noticed me shedding any of my fragrance when I leave a room. But you know, that's no big deal to me. The prices on Navitus really vary. If you buy it retail, they can, you know, be in the high mid-range, you know, the 150, between 150 and 200. But they have so many specials that go on. I think I paid like $100 for this 100 ml bottle, and it's worth every penny of it. I highly recommend you get your nose on some of these Navitus if you haven't already. They do have some discovery sets out there. I'm not sure what all is involved with them. They're sold out quite a bit of the time, though, I will say. I'm not sure if when you become a creative director for a fragrance for Navitus, if you get to choose the type of bottle along with, you know, the name and the notes and probably the color of the glass, etc. Because some of the bottles, it seems like, are still more the old style, while this one is definitely the newer style. Lovely stuff. It's sweet, but not too sweet. It's gourmand, but not over the top. It's earthy, but it's not buried deep in the dirt. It's boozy, but it won't make you smell like an alcoholic. So it's really a lovely perfume. They did a great job with this one, as they have most of the latest ones that I've tried from Navitus. Most of the ones I've tried, I own now. I even have another one of their latest, their more expensive line, their kind of exclusive line. I can't remember what it's called. I don't remember which one I picked, but it won't be shipping until like mid-June or something like that. So I'll have to wait to check that one out. But every one that I bought from Navitus for the most part has been a blind buy. They're not real good at sending samples or anything. I wish they would, but they're pretty stingy with their samples, but at the same time, their prices are really reasonable and affordable. So, you know, it is a trade-off. All right, well, I guess that's about it for Chocolate Queen by Navitus. And I will see you very soon, either with the review of Xerjoff's Golden Dala or with the perfumes I'm taking to Hawaii, one or the other. And then I'm going to be probably posting videos and reviews of the discovery sets I take from the Big Island. So, yay! So glad to be going back there. We didn't go there last year because the flights were so messed up, but we're going this year. Come hell or high water. All right, take care, everybody. I'll talk to you soon. And don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the bell and comment if you want. If you don't, it's all good. I still love you. And use your own nose. Peace. Get it in there. There it is.